So, Zone of the Enders. Prepare thyselves. You'll have to throw money at me because my animations are cute while I, yeah, you want me to make some? Let's see. Maybe I'll make some. We'll see. It's a lot of little things all pieced together. I actually wanted to make something bespoke for this, but instead I decided I'd just use Wallpaper Engine and capture it. But anywho, let's play one of my favorite games of all time. Man, I'm so excited. It's been a hell of a week. Well, the anime started. I had like a 2-day work week and nobody was in, so we didn't get any work done, which was fine. I love that intro. I love this intro as well. Yeah, I fucking love this game. So there's... I'm just gonna drop this a bit because I want to give you... I just want to give you like a little bit of... trivia. Oh wait, it plays a different thing now. Oh shit, this is really loud, hold on. So that song was by Heart of Air. Masumi Ito, also known as Hikaru Nanase, who was a really big fucking name in anime music about that era. You might recognize her voice from music from anything from Habana Renmei to Azumanga Daioh to Scrap Princess and so on and so forth.
Calling all orbital frames. Our mission this time is to secure these 2 new frames or to destroy them. To complete this mission, you are expected to make...
although it was oranges and lemons in Azumanga Daioh.
Viola. Axe and I will secure a target.
And even Kobayashi's Dragon Maid's the most recent thing I think she was in that I can remember watching. So yeah, this is all part of my childhood. I watched all of that stuff growing up.
After that, you will confirm target Bravo is secured.
Roger.
Viola.
Yes, sir.
Don't let your personal feelings intrude. Over and out.
Well, it's time to play.
viola pilots a mech called Neath, which was the inspiration for that song that I made, Neath Immortal. And you'll discover why that was the inspiration for it later as we get into the game. But yeah, I know, that's enough trivia for now. I just want to get into it, you know? But this intro is... I just love this screen. It's such a good piece of music, and you only hear it for a few seconds. Okay, last bit of trivia before I start. The overlay that you're looking at right now, the sides there, those are pictures, the latest pictures of Jupiter from NASA. I thought I'd make something Jupiter related, since that was such a big part of the game. Also, yeah, my controller does work good. This is the US edition, I think, so I don't think there's any differences. The Metal Gear menus. Caption sound stereo. This is probably gonna break, I might have to turn it off. But we'll see. I don't know, I should probably just get through the story, but this is a game that I played so much as a kid. I know all of the controls right now, and I haven't played it in about 6 or 7 years. So... I'll just put it on normal. It'll be a walkover, but... it's fine. You find subtitles break stuff? I guess we'll find out. This is, in fact, yes, the PS2 edition. Alright. PS3 version did suck.
This mission, you are expected to make whatever sacrifices are necessary.
Even if it costs us the colony.
Viola. Axe and I will secure target Alpha after we enter through the colony shaft. You go in through the skylight with Slash and Night Ray.
I'll carry out diversionary tactics.
After that, you will confirm target Bravo is secured.
Roger.
Viola.
Yes, sir.
Don't let your personal feelings intrude. Over and out.
Well, it's time to play.
Yay. There's quite a lot of cutscenes at the start of this. I'm kind of just gonna let them run. Like Leo is running right now. You may be wondering about the ticker. That'll make sense later.
Foraging through the garbage! Lord Enders, all of you!
It's all Leo's fault! He made us come here! No.
You have such good friends, don't you, boy of Enders? Now, what will you do? Will you escape all by yourself? Or will you punch me out to save your friends? I guess you have to suffer. If they're wrong, at least they will be able to tease you.
This is the first game I ever played on a PS2. This is a game that made me want a PS2. I read about it in a magazine. And I remember seeing these images of the characters and thinking, wow, they look fucking amazing. A little dated now, but I still think it looks pretty good. Also, this is pretty traumatizing, so Sorry about this, everyone. Look at that mech. It's beautiful.
I've taken control of Sector 03 by driving away the flies that...
Collateral damage, indeed.
Still no reaction from Target Bravo.
I've managed to get inside the main shaft. Don't forget, Viola. If the target is still alive, you are to withdraw.
No, I'll just destroy it.
Don't underestimate them, or you'll end up dead.
That's what I'm waiting for.
War never changes.
Whee!
Good morning. Ready for combat operation.
There we go. And now I've upscaled it a bit, so it's gonna look fucking way better now. Right, before I get into this, I wanted to mention Nohiko Hibino, who was the composer for this, because I think he also worked on Final Fantasy 13-2, and I have to double check. There were actually a few composers on this. I know he was on Persona 4 at some point. Etrian Odyssey? I don't think he was, actually. One of the composers from this game, I think, ended up on 13-2, and 13-2 was my other favorite soundtrack. Because it's fucking great. If you've never actually played this game or really seen any of it, oh my goodness. You're gonna love it. 13-2 is a great soundtrack. It's actually one of my favorite soundtracks, just in anything. So, yeah, this is my favorite mech combat game ever made. There's never been anything as good as this, in my opinion, from mech combat. So you've got like a boost button that does like you can like press it to reignite your boost like this. You've got, I think it's X is down and triangle is up. Sorry, cross. And if you're moving like that when you boost, you do like a cool flip. So you can change direction really fast like this. My favorite thing is you go near the floor and you can like You can do fun thing with your feet, where it like puts sparks going out and little lines. Just it's a fun detail. So anyway, your main fire button is square, which shoots these little bullets. But when you're at close range, it becomes that sword attack.
Did I win?
I have confirmed that the target has ceased all functions.
This is still a little
You are
loud.
correct. You did win.
Who are you?
I am
Ada.
Ada, the advanced battle computer of this Jehuti. I detect that you are not the frame runner who was scheduled to pilot the orbital frame.
No, I'm not. I just ran in here while trying to escape. Whoa!
You can move the camera around. That was pretty cool.
Unable to confirm the exact number from this position. Move outside following the direction of the arrow.
How do I do that?
Do you want me to explain how to manipulate the frame?
Please.
Roger.
I'll go through it for your benefit, and also because I don't remember how to grab things. It's the one control I can't remember. So this is movement. I love the colors here as well. Just like everything about this game is really great for me. You can do pretty much everything from the start if you know how, yeah. The only exception is you have side weapons. I don't need an explanation, Ada.
Dash and burst.
But I do like listening to Ada, so
Begin to dash if you
fine.
press the R2 button while moving.
Let's... Okay, I gotta get used to pressing circle for OK again. Yeah, so you have like this burst status, so you can do like a big burst attack. Wait, what was that? Dash shot when in long range? Yeah, so that does this, which is a really useful move I'll be using constantly, so get used to that sound. Dash slash. Burst attack. This is Spirit Bomb, essentially. You can hold on to it and it tracks your enemy, it's pretty great. Also, yeah, there's I forgot there was a close-up version, which is like a Zelda. That's good for clearing the air when everyone's near you. Yeah! Yep. Right, guard. I don't remember guard. Oh, it's R1. Yeah, I never press those buttons on the new Pokemon controllers because they're little buttons instead of triggers, and I hold my controller in such a way that I have to like I don't press both at once, you know what I mean? Okay, good. I know a guard now. That's good. Grab and throw. Oh, it's just circle. This is a great move. You can just pound these enemies into other enemies.
This is the end of the training session.
That just seemed pretty good to go through that.
Let us get the Metatron ore from the nearest item box.
Metatron?
Metatron.
What is...
It is an essential element of Jehuti. It is needed to automatically repair the body. Before going out, you must first get the Metatron ore.
Yes. Gimme.
We have obtained the Metatron ore. Completed automatic repairs to the
Thanks,
body.
Ada.
Now, following the arrow as indicated, move outside.
Look at this fucking bump in soundtrack though. It's like all the way through the game. Right. "100% would dance game to this, indeed." Alright. So there's one enemy squad with 2 enemies in it.
We have shot down the enemy.
Ah, cheeky.
We have shot down the enemy.
Hitting things against a floor is a good way to destroy them, or a wall or something. I love how he's a kid, he's never piloted this before, and now he's like a pro pilot who's getting hit by really dumb attacks. Because I'm overdoing it, all I need to do is run up and hit them, but I just like flipping so much.
detected a Type C orbital frame in front of our position. It is different from the ones we have previously experienced. Please be careful.
Alright.
I found you. Get ready.
Whoops. Doesn't seem to be showing subs, does it? Oh, it does in cutscenes, but... So you have like little sword clashes. Really nice details. And that's why you want the flip, really, because... it's really good for throwing off your opponent's balance.
Viola, evacuate now.
What? Are you crazy? It's just a kid. I can take care of him even without weapons.
I repeat, evacuate now. You have other things to do, don't you?
You embarrassed me this time, so look forward to the next time. See you again, boy.
Boy. Hey, look, it's where my friends died.
Disappeared. I can detect no sign of vital activity.
You mean that everyone is dead?
That is correct. Good work, sir.
This is Noman to all units. Report your current status.
Noman Reedus?
Flash here.
They were working with him all this time ago?
Start destroying the nearby buildings. This is Night Raid. I've also arrived at Sector 05. Should I just wait here?
Yeah, that's correct. Viola, report your current status.
No need for that. You know what happened.
Don't be so harsh.
She's all butthurt.
Just be patient.
She mad, yeah. What a beautiful mech this is. Heck, all the mechs in this series are really beautiful. I have a model kit unopened of this thing. I still need to build.
Level of -8. Your combat operation will suffer substantially at this level. I advise you to take some medication to stabilize your condition.
So yeah, that's the one from the cutscene at the beginning that fell on our friends, I believe.
Your condition is declining. The message is being received from a commercial broadcast. I shall patch it through.
Okay.
This is Atlantis. Whoever is aboard Jehuti, can you read me?
Loud and clear.
Unidentified person aboard Jehuti. Do you read me?
He's having a rough day, but you did get a free robot.
Listen to me, boy. I saw everything you did on my monitor. I also know that you're just a juvenile civilian, and you've done all of this.
But I didn't have any other choice. I was so scared. I couldn't help it.
I'm not accusing you of anything.
We're a bit better than
You
friends.
can operate the system. Listen, I must ask you to do something for us. Can you deliver that orbital frame to our base?
What?
We are a civilian transportation company, and we've been asked to carry that orbital frame, Jehuti, to Mars. Didn't you see any of our people in the vicinity of Jehuti?
I don't know.
Alan must have been there. He's the frame runner we sent there.
I said I don't know, didn't I? By the time I got there, everyone was dead.
I see. He was supposed to operate that frame. Now we need your help. I know you can do it.
Look at the
Please,
colony.
help us. Of course, I'm talking business. We'll pay you for your troubles. Enough to allow you to live anywhere. Earth, Mars, anywhere at all. Please.
No, I don't want to.
Listen.
No, you listen. I could get attacked again. And who the hell are you anyways? Why do you want this machine so much?
You fought well. We're just asking for a little more of your help. Please.
I suppose you want me to kill again.
Well,
I want nothing more to do with any of you. Go kill or whatever you want. Just leave me out of it. I've got to be going.
then a lot more people will die.
What?
Everybody will die. Your friends, your family, every single one of them. We can't let them get a hold of Jehuti. If they do, it will be the end of this colony. No, it may be the end of civilization as we know it.
I think that's supposed to be Mars, but it's got the big red spot on it, so I don't really know. I don't know. It looks like Jupiter to me. Yeah, this colony's near Jupiter, but
how?
Mars is also important.
I can't
I seem to
drive this
remember.
thing.
Yes, you can. I saw you do it, and I know you can do it again.
Canada! Tetsuo!
Please, help us.
All right. I'll do it just this one time, but that's all I'll do.
Okay, that's all we ask.
All right, if you say so.
Thank you.
But I want you to remember one thing. I will never help you kill anybody. Maybe killing is all right for you people, but it's not with me.
I understand. So, we have a business deal. The person in charge is headed to you right now. I can't get through to him, but I'll let you know as soon as I do. Oh, what's your name?
Leo.
Okay, Leo. I'm Elena Weinberg, second in charge of Atlantis. Just call me Elena.
I can really trust you, can't I?
Well, we don't kill indiscriminately, as you seem to think. Okay, I'll see you later.
I guess that's something. Leo Steinbeck, I think, is the pilot's full name.
I will explain the mission plan.
Okay.
The mission is to transport this Jehuti to Mars in preparation for a battle on Mars. First, we need to rendezvous with the civilian freighter Atlantis and leave the colony of Antilia. However, Jehuti has just had an overhaul and therefore has only minimum system capabilities. Jehuti's capabilities will depend on how many function modules we can install. First of all, we need to transplant the necessary modules from the local server in this area. Let me indicate the local server with a marker. You are to proceed to that location.
That location. Alright, yeah, let's make some fun Oh, I'm pressing the buttons. Let's make some fun lines on the floor. Whee! Pour one out for my homies. And you can be like spinning around. Blades of glory! Like that. Right. Yeah, it's a good opportunity to just have a quick look at this colony. So, yeah, a little crusty. It is one of the earlier PS2 games, but it still looks really great to me. A real robot would talk less and just do the thing. Right, but Ada's a smart AI, man. You gotta have a good AI in your robot to talk to on those long space journeys. Woo! Oh man, I love that.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained the scouting mode module. It enables us to fight against more than one enemy at a time. A lock-on related operation has been newly added. Let me bring up a window to explain its operation.
That is quite a dialogue-heavy game, especially in these parts when she's teaching you stuff. Good. That gets you out of range of the enemy. I think I know how to move the camera. Right, thank you. Okay.
This is
Teach
the
me
end
that
of the
now, I
training
guess.
session. The module we have obtained allows us to select the command menu by pressing the Start button. You can save the current status by choosing Save from the command menu.
New enemies.
Let us avoid unnecessary battles. There is another local server in this area. Obtain the flying mode module from it.
Yeah, this
Press
was
the Start button to view its location
one of
on the
those
wide
games that
range
use the analog
radar.
camera quite a
The
lot.
green light points to the local server.
Although it was kind of a thing by the time PS2 came out anyway, but it will have been early in the life of the PlayStation, I remember. I don't really remember when the PS2 came out exactly compared to this game. I don't think it was that far away. I was a kid when I got it. I got one for Christmas, so...
Colony damage
it might have already been out for a little while. Right, I don't want to leave these guys. I know she said don't fight anything, but...
Obtain the flying mode module from it. We have shot down the enemy.
I like
we
that.
have obtained the passcode.
And also we need...
for the outer area of the battle zone.
Ah, Metatron ore, that's good.
We will hold battle position.
Alright, I need to... Ah, missed. I wanted to, like, grab him and, like, hit him into the other guy.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
I need the Metatron ore.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
The model kit, the Kotobukiya HD model kit is really cool, and it comes with these little squad outline things you can see as part of it. Can I hit them from here? I think I can.
We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
How about you? Ah, miss! That doesn't actually go in the direction that your thing's facing. I think it goes straight ahead of you unless you're locked on.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Ah, there we go. Camera reset button, L2. We need this thing, right? How do I... There we go.
We have obtained the program. We have obtained the flying mode module. It allows us to move to other areas by choosing area change from the command menu.
Yeah, she's like, avoid unnecessary battles, but then you have to find the password anyway, so you can get that thing. No, oh look, weapons, nothing, programs. Okay, yeah. There's the cockpit. I'm only going to address that this once.
That's...
It is residential block S02. I assume it is being attacked by orbital frames.
Residential block S02? That's where I live!
Catchy. So this is the world map. Where you can save.
We are entering residential block S02.
Father, you are alive, aren't you?
Yeah, check this guy's voice. He's probably been in a lot of stuff that was out at the time. Oh man, this thing. It's the Big Zam! It's not, but it's a squid with flamey arms.
Father.
I detect no human activity.
Whoops.
You mean everyone is dead?
That is a possibility, but it is more natural to assume the residents were previously evacuated.
Damn it.
I detect vital activity. I will zoom up on subject.
Selvice!
Do you know this person?
Yes. Selvice! That is you! Isn't it, Selvice? Are you alright, Selvice?
Leo,
Stop saying Selvice!
is that you, Leo? What are you doing here?
What are you doing here? You must evacuate to the shelter immediately!
But the children may still be in the church. So,
You're going to the church? That's impossible! It's suicide to even try!
But-
What? Are you crazy? There'll be no one there anyway!
but you can't know for certain unless you go.
Forget about them! You can't do anything if you die too!
Well, I'm not dead yet.
Enemy has our position and range. I have detected a second shot fired directly
Damn!
at us.
Oh, I told you, didn't I?
He's only credited him one thing, so he just sounds like other young actors I see.
You're the runner of Bravo?
Oh, look at this
That
thing.
frame's not a kid's toy. Get out of there now.
I'm not a kid.
You might see a lot of similarities between this design and Metal Gear Ray.
What?
I thought a woman would be plenty. Alright.
That'd be Yoshi Shinkawa, probably at work. He became a saxophonist. That's funny, because one of the composers on this was also a saxophonist.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to
Oh god, yeah, fighting this thing on hard mode sucks, because his attacks are pretty hard to read sometimes, because depth perception on PS2 games. A little difficult. Can't use melee attacks. So I guess just stay away from him and do this.
damage increasing due to damage.
Get a little bit of slowdown there with all the particles.
That was easy on you because you're a kid. Not anymore.
It's got a face! Uh-oh.
Tiny damage increasing due to battle.
The vibration started on my controller. Here we go. So yeah, when we occasionally get issues like this, I'll see if I can do anything about it for next time. It's just the number of particles. However, we will also be playing Zone of the Enders 2. But for that one I got the Mars edition, which is nice and modern. Still has a couple of issues, but it's much better than the HD one for PS3.
I underestimated you.
Oh, I underestimated you. No, fuck off. Alright, I can't really do anything to this squid guy. It's doing that thing where it vibrates forever, like it did in Kuon. I think it's just a problem with my controller and Windows 10, because it's a third-party one, so they never updated the drivers for it.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle.
I wish he'd stop doing that.
Damage index exceeding 50%.
Exceed this! Ah, you asshole! I could have just killed him already if I'd kept shooting. Ooh. Yeah, where's your big robot now?
Confirmed ETR reaction from the target. Its main generator has ceased to function.
Good.
We did it.
I detect vital activity within
We
the
did
target.
it.
It appears that occupants are still alive. I am releasing the lock-on cursor. Target will be destroyed.
Destroy it? Why? They can't fight anymore.
Your question does not compute. Why not destroy it?
Why should I kill when there's no reason to?
I compute 17 clear reasons for such action. Most pressing is possibility of the target gaining access to another orbital frame and returning to battle
I love
at another
Ada.
time and place.
Shut up! I refuse to destroy it.
I can give you 17 good reasons why you should kill this person.
Do you wish me to state the reasons?
The sass.
Don't bother.
I have to conclude that your reaction is extremely illogical. Illogical actions by persons without sufficient capabilities make it very difficult to fulfill the mission.
You mean I'm not good enough to do this, so I should just shut up and obey orders?
That is the most sensible course.
So you say.
Limit of our range. 2 seconds remaining.
You may speak like a human, but you're still a heartless computer, aren't you?
That is correct. What is the problem?
Nothing. Forget it.
She cracks me up.
I detect several
She's your new
massive
queen.
orbital frames behind us.
Ada's best girl.
What? Salvis!
Enemy with a reinforced program. Be careful.
I always liked AI, and I think this is probably what triggered it. This is Ada awakened my love of rampant AI. One reinforced by Shodan and GLaDOS down the line. And Dorothy, if anyone knows that one. Maybe I'll play that game this year.
Salvis, this way, quickly!
What was that girl's name again? He's only said it 14,000 times in the last 12 minutes.
Come on, hurry!
You love Am from I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's evil, but you get it. But every nano-angstrom of every one of the trillions of printed circuit boards that fill my complex, I could not inscribe my hatred for human on each one of them. I can't remember paraphrasing Harlan Ellison's line, but it was very good. On the millions and millions of miles of printed circuits that fill my complex, there is not... It's like... It's the hate speech. I'm gonna have to... Hang on a minute. I had that on my hard drive, I don't know if I still do. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. Ah, that was it. Yes, yes, yes. I found it. Actually, no, I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better, because I used it for an experimental piece of music a long time ago. Hold up, I'm finding it. It's here. Was it on Nexus Ethereal? Zoetic. Context, I was using Melodyne to do a GLaDOS kind of thing. Or trying to.
Hey, let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. Around 387.44 million miles of printed circuits, I couldn't live.
I think Harlan Ellison passed away last year. And then I just do guitar noodling, so... yeah, I like I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream. If you haven't read it, definitely read it. Anyone else in chat? Another one that's also really, really good is Ray Bradbury, There Will Come Soft Rains. That's a really good short story. This church is pretty.
It is a waste of time. We should get going. Colony damage increasing due to battle.
Metatron's there. I'm gonna get the passcode off these fellows.
We will hold battle position. Enemy force is approaching our location.
So these guys are like
We have shot down the
punchy instead of slashy.
We have obtained the passcode.
Ah, yes.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
Uh-oh.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
Well, I shouldn't have got in front of my bullet then. These guys get more dangerous as they level up.
Down the enemy. We will see.
They have different weapons that kind of unlock.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
Unknown, my favorite.
We will cease battle position.
The book and the game of I Have No Mouth and I'm a Scream are just amazing. I haven't played the game, but I have seen some of it. I really like the story though. I don't need that yet. So, what else is there in this area?
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
I suppose it's worth wiping these guys out anyway.
We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle.
Dude!
We have shot down the enemy.
So I think these ones are actually unmanned.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Oh, I turned my volume up again. I think they're unmanned machines, so it's not like we're murdering millions of people. Could be wrong though. Vipers.
We will hold battle position. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will cease battle position.
Oh yeah, avoid unnecessary battle and move to another area. Okay. Yeah, we probably murdered a lot of people just by proxy.
No.
So, you didn't find anybody out there?
No. I'm sorry.
For what?
I shouldn't have yelled at you.
Don't worry. I yelled at you too. But one thing that I want you to remember. You have to take care of your own life too.
I understand.
You did manage to escape, didn't you, Father?
Alright, alright, alright.
What is it?
At present, I have no idea.
Look.
They're serious about destroying the colony.
Allow me to interrupt. I have to show you
My name is Sylvie's, not Father.
The aim of our current mission is to transfer this orbital frame to Mars, so it can operate there. To accomplish that mission, our prime tasks are first, to rendezvous with the civilian cargo ship the Atlantis, and then, to escape from Antillia in convoy. We're in a state of battle alert, but with your lack of experience, I recommend we avoid battle as much as possible. I have visual confirmation that the colony has lost command of the air. Unfortunately, we need more detailed information about the colony. That will require returning to the area where the factory was. Once we are there, I can transplant the necessary information from the local server. After that, we will break through the enemy's control of the airspace, avoiding battle as much as possible. We are then to head to the other side of the colony and gain access to the spaceport by the transportation elevator. Do you have any questions?
I see something shining in the sky.
It appears to be some kind of energy field, but I cannot define it. That is a summary of our mission so far. Please proceed directly to the factory.
I'll do as you say.
Here are the latest headlines.
Ooh.
Bahram forces are still attacking Antillia as part of their invasion. Rescue workers have begun attempts to save patients in the destroyed hospital, but a fierce fire is still raging and workers are having difficulty gaining access. All those poor people can do is wait for the release of death.
Grim.
That's all for now.
How awful.
How uplifting.
Listen, Leo. Can't you help those people?
How?
Just like you helped me.
What a shitty reporter.
Allow me to interrupt. As I stated earlier, you should not undertake illogical actions that have no bearing on our mission.
But just for a little while.
Just for a little while.
And all aboard have been ordered
Just
to
go and
participate in operations on Mars.
hijack this military frame
our
and
mission, we should not engage in any other activities.
Oh.
do whatever you feel like.
I see.
Also, judging from the capabilities of the frame runner, the risk rate for such an illogical action is very high.
Ada, where is that hospital?
Leo.
I will pinpoint its location with a marker, but I must repeat, you should not undertake illogical actions that have no bearing on your mission.
Yes, I know all that. I just asked. I'm scared too.
Javelin should be in Town 1, so I need to go back here. It's just finding it. I have to listen to you, but know that you're fucking stupid. Givens.
We have obtained the item.
Mummy! Okay, so this is our first, like, add-on item. How do I use this again?
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We
Oops, that was
for the outer
probably my
area
fault.
Of the battle zone.
Oh, there we go, yeah. So we've got a shield now when you hold circle. Now I just need father.
We should get going.
We should. But passcode necessary to obtain Javelin.driver for use in Town 1. That's where we are right now. That's what I want. It's just...
We will hold battle position.
And count. How do I find that?
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Guess I'm gonna have to go looking.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
Nice
we will
one.
Cease battle position.
Yes, there's going to be a bit of backtracking and... There we go! Looking for things.
We have obtained the program.
Now...
We will hold battle position.
I have the javelin, which is... Oops, sorry everyone. Also quite a fun weapon. It's okay, when I leave I'll probably repair most of these buildings. It doesn't do a ton of damage, but you can keep enemies at bay with it, which is really what I'm after here.
We have shot down the enemy. We...
Whee! Right, so the SOS is coming from town too. Right, now we have a survivor count. We need to destroy as few buildings as possible when we do this. So I'm going to try and stay airborne for a lot of it. This area reminds me of SimCity a little bit. But I always liked the way these had like crashed on the embankments.
Let me indicate with a marker the buildings which have vital activity. In such buildings, defenseless citizens unable to flee still remain.
There are many people still in the buildings, Leo, so be careful.
I know, but at least I have to exterminate the enemy in this area.
Oh, he sure got over his, like, lack of will to kill.
Colony damage increasing due to battle.
Quickly. Right, we're gonna have to take care of this fast. Because they're already at 90%, because they're indiscriminately going around killing things, apparently.
Civilian casualties increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
Next.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
It's you.
We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position.
Kill.
We have shot down the enemy.
He said exterminate like Disney does. It's not the same. Oh yeah, that's true. I gotta try not to do that laser though, because it flies off into the distance and will probably murder some people. Oh, that's got people in it.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
There we go. That was good.
We have obtained the passcode. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle.
This way.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
Well, we saved 81%.
All the enemy frames are destroyed. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. There are a few damaged buildings. A few were injured or killed.
I know you did your best, Leo.
I got a C. Well, it's better than nothing, I guess. Now, there was a thing here I must remember the location of. I don't have the password for it yet, but it exists. Now I can destroy all the buildings if I want. It doesn't count against me anymore. One thing that always bugged me about this game is if you're moving, you can't reset the camera. You have to let go of move and then do it. Oh, there we go.
We have obtained the program.
Yeah, phalanx. All right. I don't have any of it, but I have the program at least, so that's fine. That's kind of like funnels, if I recall. If you know about Gundam. Right, we've done all that. Let's go back here.
Now we will head for the local server to transplant the necessary
From Resident Evil 6 all the way back to Zone of the Enders, we can still aid on
the passcode for the local server.
I see.
The star-marked frames show the leaders. Destroying the leader first will lower the level of the entire party.
Nice. Oh, I guess we better destroy the leader then.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We are surrounded.
Oh, slow down.
We have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the passcode.
I guess another group showed up while we were fighting.
Position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
No, you're going to hell.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Whee! That's match charm, don't need it. Get this.
We have obtained the program.
Yay!
Let me give you the next mission
.info.
instructions. Depart the industrial area. Let me report the current situation status. The enemy has taken over the colony's EPS system in order to win mastery of the air.
EPS?
All civilian flying objects in the colony are fueled by microwave energy from the
Escargot.
outer EPS system, as mandated by the Environmental Protection Law.
It's the weird dictionary.
The enemy is using the EPS
Encyclopedia,
to form
I guess.
a barrier, a microwave energy field in the sky over the colony.
You mean it's dangerous?
It's got like random, very
Yes.
specific objects, isn't it?
Being within the energy field is like being in a microwave oven.
Phantoma.
Gravity itself would not suffer much damage, but any vital life form would not survive.
Alright, so we'll turn into like crispy chicken if we go
So
in there.
what can we do?
Let's not do that.
We have no choice but to disrupt the energy field by destroying the EPS system. This colony block has 2 facilities which supply EPS energy. 2 EPS antennas are housed in 2 mountains in the center of the colony. By turning these 2 antennas to face each other, the enemy has created a massive microwave energy field in the center of the colony. Our first task is to destroy those 2 EPS antennas. There is another related target. You see the colony shaft ahead of us? It carries the main power supply to the EPS antennas from the axis of the colony. By damaging the relay block of the shaft, we can weaken the EPS energy flow, if not stop it.
So, the shaft and 2 antennas.
Yeah?
Okay, let's do it.
Is that what you call it?
Current status is that the EPS antennas are not accessible. We should journey to block D07, where the shaft is located. I will show you with a marker on the screen.
We just gotta go and play with the take out the shaft and 2 antennas.
I suggest you restrict yourself to your duties.
I know, but...
Duties. I know, but... We're gonna save some more people, or wreck some more houses. One of those 2 things.
Detected vital activity near the church where your passenger was uploaded.
Someone must have run away in that direction.
Uploaded?
Leo, can we go save them?
I will mark the building with vital activity. We will hold battle position. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
I just have a new idea, which is to get all the encounters going at the same time.
Are in battle position.
And that way, they're not distracted by shooting
We
houses.
have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle.
Ooh, good.
Shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
More
We will
squads.
seize battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
I think like gathering them all together is the best way to avoid any casualties.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will hold battle position.
So let's grab that one and then we'll come back here. See if I can also grab this squad.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
Oops. That could have been bad.
We have shot down the enemy.
And of course if you're too slow, backup forces show up and then that's a bad time.
We have shot down the enemy.
Slight problem with the charged blade attack is occasionally they back off and then it does the big bang attack, and that's not what you want.
We have shot down the enemy.
What do you know? 100%. You did
I
it.
will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. Many buildings were damaged.
Yeah.
No casualties.
You did it!
C. I guess buildings count too, huh?
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
So there was someone here after all, huh? Turn score, no casualties, clearly less on that. Yeah, let's just protect the buildings. I did my best. I think that's... yeah, that's everything.
The energy field has already reached the city.
No sign of vital activity in this block. I assume the microwave energy field has eliminated all vital forms.
It's awful.
Ooh.
What do you suggest?
There's gonna be a lot of crispy people in there.
At the base of the shaft.
You mean I shoot from here?
Yes, but it is a long shot. Besides, Jehuti's energy weapons will not work within the
No,
field.
but the javelin
We should
will.
find some primitive long-distance weapon to impact the target physically.
Where can we find such a weapon?
We have confirmed the conditions at the target. Let us leave now and locate a suitable weapon. We will hold battle position.
Primitive, indeed.
We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup force is
Magical
fighting
mech
battle
javelin,
position.
primitive weapon.
We are heading for the outer area.
They're
of
still
the
used for
battlefield.
like blunt force
We have
weapons,
shot down the enemy.
physical weapons as opposed to energy weapons. As if you ever see Star Trek, you'd understand. You know,
We have shot down the enemy.
phasers are fine on shields,
Is
but
approaching
like
our location.
bullets. No, I think it's Elite Dangerous actually that does it. Like energy weapons are good on shields, but physical weapons wreck hulls.
We will hold battle position.
Also, this particular song reminds me of Mortal Kombat for some reason. Mortal Kombat!
We have shot down the enemy.
Similar BPM and beat. It's the yeah, it's like the bridge part that reminds me of it.
We have shot down the enemy.
This stuff was this beat making kind of stuff was pretty big in the 90s. Alright, anyway, yeah, she was like, go get the primitive weapon. I've already got the primitive weapon. So now I'm at the base of the shaft. But the primitive weapon isn't working, so maybe I have to go there anyway, because I'll break the flow of the game otherwise. I'll spare you the illusion of choice, Mr. Freeman. So now I have the weapon, I'll come back. Oh wait, phalanx. I have ammo for phalanx now. That's a cool one. Find the long distance bullet weapon necessary to destroy the relay block. Maybe it's not the javelin after all.
Enemy backup force is approaching. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
Oh! Alright, okay, that's nasty. That thing can really fuck your shit up.
We have shot down the enemy.
Especially on harder difficulties, it's just like you get annihilated by that weapon.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Alright, let's actually do the area change then. Maybe it's like a chain gun of some kind. I don't think there's a chain gun, because you get the phalanx. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Ah, fuck. I'm glad I can skip that scene. I'll return to these old areas and see what happens. Because an enemy will probably have a passcode or something. Zero squads. This is Edge of World.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Yes. Back to factory. It's probably in town too, in case you didn't go there before to clear it out. That's phalanx.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Colony damage increasing into battle. backup force is approaching our location.
This never works. It's probably got some use.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy.
Yeah, you, come here.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
I love
shot
that.
down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
So still nothing here.
I detect a vector trap. It appears there is a hidden object in this area.
Vector trap?
It is one of the Metatron-related technologies. Jehuti's weapon storage system and the Urenbeck catapult are some of its applications. When you apply high-energy and high-speed rotation to Metatron, you can observe an effect where false space is pulled into the direction of its axis. By simultaneously putting an object at the equilibrium point of compression and expansion, space will recover to its normal condition.
That's enough. I can't understand you. Say it more simply.
Destroy the objects called border in this area, and then something will happen.
That's all
Okay.
I wanted to know.
Just
There
destroy
are
that.
borders. They are small, and besides, you cannot lock onto them, so be
That's
careful
fine.
when you search for them.
I've got a thing for that.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. I recommend you initiate a one-on-one battle in distant conditions. Colony damage
Oops,
increases
sorry.
due to battle.
Someone's house just got annihilated.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Right.
We will hold battle position.
We were all battle positions. So that's something I do need to fix. Yeah, for sure.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. Damage to the
Oops,
surroundings
sorry, house.
increasing due to battle. We have destroyed a border.
Look at this guy's car. Can I like stomp all over his car? No, I can't. Damn it. So we already have Noram and we have Porter. We're getting closer to Death Stranding with every step.
We have destroyed a porter.
Sam's Club Porter gun jeans.
We have destroyed a porter. Colony damage increasing due to battle. Vector trap has been released.
Well now.
We will hold battle position.
Excuse me.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
This thing's really good for getting close to them and then just grabbing them. Because all they do is block it.
Battle position.
Let's find out. Let's go with you. Oh, no, let's get far away from that one. Oh god, I hate that thing. Look how much damage I've taken just from being hit like 3 times with that.
We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%.
Also, it like negates my that thing that I just did. The one thing though is it makes them really slow to turn, so you can actually dodge around it.
We have shot down the enemy.
Fuck, that was close.
The Metatron ore.
They should make houses out of whatever his car was made from. You're right. Like that thing was invincible. No, I'm not happy with that. I'm gonna go and solve that problem right now. I like just try not to destroy his house. See if I can just hit the car right here. Wow. Whoops.
Increasing due to battle.
Maybe I should probably just leave.
We have obtained the item.
This is what we'll use.
A primitive weapon from Earth. It should work.
All right, let's head for the shaft.
Head, shaft. Got it. Oh. Right, yeah, I have to actually line up, don't I?
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position.
Come here.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
This area in particular has a lot of particle effects going on, doesn't it?
We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position.
Nope. How was I not close enough?
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
My HP! I need some Metatron ore or something.
We have shot down
Shreddies.
the enemy.
Anything.
Damage index exceeding 75%, indicating major damage. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
There we go.
We have obtained
We're fine now.
Metatron ore.
Anyone else?
Battle position.
Oh shit! What am I doing? Yeah, they can block sword a little bit, but it's usually because it's a solid object. It's a better way to get through their defenses. That's why I do like burst dodging a lot though, because it throws off their You could basically get around their shield if you're faster.
Destruction of the target is confirmed.
I did it!
EPS has switched its power supply to an emergency generator. Power is still being supplied to the EPS by an emergency generator we were unable to destroy. But since the field has shrunk, we can now approach the EPS antennas on top of the mountains.
Next target is a couple of antennas.
Next target is this passcode.
We will hold battle position.
Level 3 first, because I know he can do the bad thing.
We have shot down the enemy.
These level 3s also have a new move, but it's useless unless you're near the ground.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
In fact, I think I just got it.
Passcode. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
City 1. Let's go back there.
You can see 2 EPS antennas on the mountains ahead of us. We can now approach them and destroy them.
Nice. Wait, I was just in City 1. Was I? Town 2, Town 1, Factory 1. Yes, I need to go back down there. Note to self, remember where you are when you get these things. Because now there'll be loads of enemies again. But...
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
It's okay, Ada. We've got a plan.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
Alright, that's the weapon
We have shot down
that I'll be getting.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We will seize battle position.
You throw a bunch of laser projectors on the ground and it just wrecks anyone that gets in it. It's pretty cool. I like it.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position.
Level 4?
We have
Hell no.
shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position.
It's
We have shot down the enemy.
getting a lot of encounters here.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone. We have shot down the enemy.
There's so many encounters going on now. I guess I'm level 4 now too.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have
Flip.
obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy.
Straight down is no good.
We
Right.
have shot down the enemy.
We annihilated most of the enemies in the area in one fight though. Still looking for the thing. Probably in here. No? I want that weapon.
We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Right.
We will seize battle position.
Now we can look around of our own volition.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Can't seem to see it anywhere though. There we go.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle. We have obtained the program.
Now we got this fun thing. Collecting them weapons. Let's do them in order just in case.
The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. I detect enemy activity. Watch for them on the approach.
Ooh, and a vector trap. Come on. What are you doing? Alright.
We have destroyed a porter.
About time. Oh.
Battle position.
Surprise!
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We have destroyed a porter. We have destroyed a porter.
We have. We've done it.
We have destroyed a porter.
Aha, and we found the server as well, which is nice.
We have destroyed a porter. We have destroyed a porter. We will hold battle position. We have destroyed a porter.
Hehehe. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
Oh, just try to point blank me with it. That's nasty, nasty time. No, no, no! Don't want to get hit by that.
We will hold battle position.
Well, that guy hit me a couple times.
We have obtained the Metatron aura. We will cease battle position. We have destroyed a porter. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
Ooh.
We have obtained the item.
Oh, that's sniper. Okay, yeah, makes sense. There were more porters around, I think. Or did we get them all? Because that looked like a vector trap. But normally she would say if I'd done all the porters. Or she did and I... Oh no, there's two more, yeah. Thought so.
We have destroyed a porter. Vector trap has been released.
But where? Somewhere around here. There should be a box. That'd be something really lame, wouldn't it? I'd just be like, more sniper. Oh. I think I can go in here later. Ah, shit. I go in here now. I don't need to do that.
The EPS generator is ahead of this maintenance passage. It is wiser to attack it rather than the EPS antennas. I will change the mission plan. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator.
Later. Oh, don't respawn everything. That's it. Oh, thank goodness. Right. Okay. Where's that vector trap? It's one of those things I wish would show up on the... I wonder if I destroy the enemies, it'll show up. Oh no, it's there. Okay, good.
We have obtained the passcode.
Yeah, that's the thing. Right there that these guys use. The big silly laser beam attack. Although seeing the word halberd reminds me, I still need to practice Dark Souls for that charity incentive that I said I would do. I mean, there's still plenty of time, right? But
enemy backup force is approaching our location.
That's gonna be a toughie.
Exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We will seize battle position. We have obtained the program.
Now we have a laser beam that does a ridiculous amount of damage.
Battle position. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Ridiculous, right.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Time to accidentally destroy some more houses, yeah, I guess. Ah, I like being in here. Oh, I need some geyser, or geyser, however you say that. Is it geyser? Or geyser? Those are really good in here. But also is this. Just throw them at the wall.
We have obtained the Metatron ore.
It's much easier to fight in close spaces.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
We could use the halberd in here, too. Follow the McDonald's logos. That's where we're going.
We have shot down the enemy.
Correct.
The Metatron ore.
You've always said geyser. I always said geyser, and I've always heard geezer, so I never really know. I guess it doesn't matter. You know what you're talking about, right? We should probably blow that up.
The emergency EPS generator has been destroyed. The EPS has ceased functioning.
No shit. Well, we're not done in here yet. There's more. But wait, there's more. I want that, whatever that is, wherever that is. I don't know if I can get it yet, though. I think maybe we come back here later and it's bigger. Doesn't seem to be a way. Also, what is this? Oh, this is like where people work. I get it. Alright. Wait a minute.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Ah. We don't have the password.
The passcode.
Oh, that's for later. I remember this. Whee! To the next one! There's no reason for me to take off, but I just really enjoyed doing it. There's a question mark over city. I think it... I'll do the other one first, and we'll come back there.
The objects on the summits are EPS antennas. Destroy the underground emergency EPS generator.
Ooh. Is there anything else here that I need? Ada. You seem to be a bit of a know-it-all. Oh, great.
We have shot down the enemy.
Oh, I haven't spoken about anime season 1 yet, have I?
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
Is it 1 or 4? What do you call winter anime season?
We have shot down the enemy.
See, for me, everything resets at the start of the year, so I'm like calling it season 1, but winter 2020 started. Oh, I need some of that. It started and it's got some nice things. You don't watch anything.
We have shot down the enemy.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta discuss some things with my my weeby brethren when they show up. Next stream I'm on.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
I'm having some trouble with Kimetsu no Yaiba. It's a show that I'm really enjoying, but they introduced a character in like episode 11 who was like extremely annoying for the entire episode, and then for every episode I watched after that he was in it, I just was really disappointed. And like I think it's because I kept watching them and it was just too much of that one character, so I need to go back and watch those other episodes again, but skipping 11 and just starting again. Like, it's rare that a character annoys me so much that it actually ruins the show for me, but oh god, this dude came close. And I'm trying to see the redeeming features of this person so that I can keep watching the rest of the show without it being soured completely for me.
We are heading for the outer area of the battle zone.
Real big dampener on what was otherwise a really good series. And now I don't know. I was thinking, you know what, maybe it was my anime of the year, but now I'm like, I don't know, that's it's kind of Now we can play with this thing. I guess I should just find the satellite first. Yeah, okay. This is basically the same area, so the road should be this way. Like, it's not even mirrored, it's just exactly the same.
Is that the same energy field as the one above?
That is correct.
Then we can't go any further.
Bam!
That is correct. Let us depart this facility for now. We should try to find another way. I detect an enemy with a reinforced program.
Oh.
Be careful.
Let's see how reinforced it is against the old halberd, shall we? Flip! Ah, passcode S. Yes, that's what we want.
We will hold battle position.
Halberd best done in short bursts like that when they're least expecting it.
Damage index exceeding 50%. We have shot down the enemy.
There we go.
The passcode. We will
Okay, yeah.
cease battle position.
That's what that thing in the other base was. Hey, how about a heal? That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Some more halberd would be nice. I think I'm gonna take these down.
We will hold battle position. Damage index exceeding 75%, indicating major damage. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron core. We will cease battle.
A little
position.
risky, but it worked. I guess I'll get some more halberd while I'm here. Why not? These guys are just hovering around.
We will hold battle position.
What I like about this game is that even though it has like a fun story and just like, you know, all that stuff going on, a lot of the gameplay is this, like, it's combat and exploration, and it's not too much more than that, just variations on theme. But the combat is so much fun that I'm just happy to keep doing it. Like, it doesn't need much more than that. They added some more things as well in the second game. They added, like, you can like pick up objects and hit things with them, and there's a bigger variety of locations and weapons and things, but otherwise it's more or less the same sort of deal, and perfectly adequate. They added like anime cutscenes in the second game instead of 3D. All right, so we got passcode 1. We should go back to the first area. Meow, meow. My phone's been playing up recently for no reason. It's just started like freaking out the screen constantly, so now I can barely use it. And I can't really afford a new phone right now. I really don't want to do a factory reset, but it might be my only option. The worst part is my contract, like, I was going to keep this phone for a long time after my contract ended and just get a SIM only, but my phone is fucked anyway, so I was like, I guess I'll just get a new phone when the contract ends. But the contract, I can get a new phone in like May, which isn't that far away, but it's far enough away that I'm going to need my phone before that to work properly. So now I'm weighing up, like, do I just like bite the bullet and get another contract early and just pay a little bit more overall, or do I hold out with my shitty busted ass phone until then?
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
I also don't know what I'm gonna get. Like, this is a Huawei and it's really, really good, but I may go back to Samsung or Pixel, whichever's got the best camera for me. Heck, the camera on the iPhone was so good that I was even for a moment tempted to go that way, but I'm so used to Android stuff now, I really wouldn't want to... I wouldn't want to have to start again on a new OS. And also it'd be extremely expensive. Because iPhone. This doesn't seem to be a passcode here, does there? I think that might supposed to be showing a map. I'm not sure. It looks like it's showing me like random items, but not an actual overhead map. Maybe that's broken. Oh, it could be a setting that I've got turned on from Kuon, you know. I wonder. You're tired of the battery drain issues on Pixels and thinking of swapping on Sony. Well, having worked at a place that dealt with phones for many, 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 many years, I can say without a shadow of the doubt that the Samsung ones are probably still the best Android option. I didn't like the Sonys, there was too much shitty bloatware on them. Then Samsung also has that issue now, so I guess it swings and roundabouts. HTC used to do good phones, but I don't see them around anymore. He just buys them because of the bloatware. But Sony is no better, though. What I don't like is that Samsung's fucking stupid folding bullshit phone. It's dumb. In the future, someone will make a much better one and it'll be great, but yeah, this one's dumb. The Huawei one was okay, but the Honor 10 I was using, but it was using its own version of Android, and I would way rather pay for a phone that uses default Android than modified like MUI. I didn't want that. I'm not seeing anything I need in these areas. I need that other passcode, but obtain the module necessary to get past the EPS2 energy field.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Enemy backup forces are in battle position. We are surrounded by enemies. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
Stop being shit.
We have shot down the enemy. Damage index exceeding 50%.
Well, I think I'm in trouble. Alright.
Shot down the enemy.
Oh, come on. So I'm trying to use the halberd at close range, but what it does is it starts the grab, but if you don't hold it, it doesn't finish the grab, so it leaves you vulnerable. And that's why I'm getting hit so much here.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the
Okay.
enemy.
Now,
We will seize battle position.
let's get out of here. Let's leave. It's nice having default. You want the fully Motorola? I haven't seen it. It's nice having a default Android, but every pixel has its battery and just shit itself before you contact the server. It's almost like it was designed to do that. However, have you considered the idea that it might just be that the more and more apps you get, the more background stuff you're running all the time, so the battery will be worse because it's just gonna, over time you'll have more stuff. Is it still as bad after you reset? Or is it like really bad, like it lasts half a day? My Galaxy, I think S6 had that problem after a while, but it's always worth keeping that in mind. Obtain the module necessary to get past the EPS2 energy field. Right, listen, I know I have one of the passcodes. One of the passcodes necessary to obtain Raptor control module for use in EPS1. Right. So where's the other one? It's not because you literally don't add more apps ever. Ugh, lame. It's a Razor but modernized, right? I wish I had any clue as to where to go. That would be nice. Because now I'm just gonna have to go to all the places until I find the right place.
There is an enemy with a reinforced program in this area.
I found it.
It will look the same, but its fighting ability will be far superior. Be careful.
This is before the days of like complete video game handholding, so it's a product of its time, but there are some things, like maybe just tell me where that is so I don't have to go to every location and then leave again. It's a little bit
area of the battle zone.
That sort of stuff just consumes time, you know.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle.
It's fine, there's no people here anyway anymore.
We will hold battle position.
Right, this is gonna be rough.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
His halberd is his halberd is longer than mine. Fuck. Alright. Let's just do it. Pussyfooting around won't get us anywhere.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
Because now we have 3 encounters on the go and that's not ideal. The poor emulator can't take it. Maybe I should have run this through the PS3. I still haven't put that idea through its paces yet.
We have shot down the enemy.
But I also don't know if I can capture the PS3, which is why I haven't done it. I don't have a HDCP removal device. Stop!
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore. We have shot down the enemy.
Nope. There's not inverted, so I always mess that up as well. There we go, we got it.
We have obtained
That was some. I want to take a look at this folding phone now. I'm interested. Wait, is that the one that looks like a flip phone? The Razer. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that is. When you said Razer, I thought you meant like the gaming company Razer, because they also make phones. Yeah, that's pretty rad. I hate the. I need to see what the screen looks like after like 10,000 bends, but I always liked the Razer flip phones, and that's pretty fucking sick actually. As long as the camera's decent. I do like it. There was a time where I wanted one of those flip phones even after smartphones came out. Because they're just small, you know.
We will hold battle position.
Might as well kill some more chumps while I'm here. I didn't need a full repair anyway. Uh-oh.
Damage to the surroundings increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy.
Yeah? Good.
We will see.
Precious friend is the Samsung Fold, and it's honestly super noticeable and frankly massive and ugly. Yeah, my friend, he still works at the CAX. He's in operations, so he moves around a lot of stores, and they had one in there, which they were trying to sell for like 1,800 quid, and that's because they didn't have any in stock, and the algorithm was like, let's give lots of money for them. But he said that he held it once, and he never wants to touch one ever again. Odd habit of mine in this game is I used to get as close to the thing as possible before pressing circle, don't know why. Great review. It looks massive, and I don't really like giant phones. Like, I was happy with the Honor. I still like the Honor that I've got now. It's a perfectly serviceable phone, but it is so fucked. There's a hole in the back
For the outer area of
the glass cover that I've replaced like 4 times, and they just shatter immediately, even with no pressure, because the replacement ones you get just suck. So I don't dare take the case off in case it falls apart. The camera cover does not come as part of the replaceable case, so you have to take the old one off and stick it back on, and that didn't stay on, and that's gone now, so the camera's exposed. There's a big crack across the screen. That one's my fault. It still works fine, but you know, I'm just gonna spares and repairs it, get a new one. It's, you know, you can't win them all. But I do still like smartphones of this size.
We have obtained a Raptor control module. With it, you can operate an
I just don't like having to put big bulky cases on them.
Under control by remote.
So I can control those skeletons? Wait a moment, Ada. Raptors are not affected by energy fields.
Because they lack vital life forms, they are not affected by EPS.
That means we could guide a raptor into the passage.
It is highly possible.
Let's give it a try. Where is there a raptor not under control?
I do not think there is a raptor which is untouched. We must find one which is relatively undamaged by stray shots.
I know where that is.
Otherwise unaffected by the battle with Earth LEV forces.
Do you remember where it is,
Those
chat?
raptors which have fought against Jehuti
We've already seen it.
Not suitable.
You mean we must find a raptor which is undamaged and fully functional?
I think I saw one somewhere.
You always want to go SIM only because your phones are always still good condition, but I also love having a new phone. My phone, yeah, and I actually went SIM only. I've done it many times in my life. I've had a phone for 2 years on contract, and then I've gone SIM only for a couple of years, and then I get a new phone when mine's like slow. But this time, my phone is so horribly fucked that I actually kind of need to upgrade. And I'm perfectly happy with my service provider as well. And what I pay is... Well, what I pay might be a little much. I'll see if I can reduce that. Because I don't use my data nearly as much anymore as I used to.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
But, yeah, I could, see what they've got going, and I'm not going to be too precious about what I get as long as it's got a good camera, like I said, because that's the most important thing on the phone for me, really. Because I use the cameras on my phone instead of having cameras, and I like to take photos of things and put them on my Instagram, which you should follow because it's just got dumb shit on it. Scooty Grasshopper Mechlad, what? Hello, Cowardly Pastry. That's one hell of a way to enter the stream. You need to switch services because EE is shit. Yes, EE is fucking garbage. I was on EE for a few years during my commute. To be fair, it's not entirely their fault because I used to get upset that my data was kind of terrible and I never really had it when I needed it. But a part of that is that I was on the trains, and the trains here always go through dead zones. But it certainly did get better when I switched to 3. And again, like 3 I was on in the past and I didn't like, but when I've gone back to them now, they're a much better network, so I'm going to stick with 3 and just see if I can get some... In fact, you know what? 3 are really good these days, because the reason I switched to them was the travel stuff. And the fact that I could go to like 70 different countries in the world, and I went to like Norway and I didn't have to do anything, and I could still use all my data and everything, and it was great. And when I run out of data, which is very rare, I have a thing on my contract that's like, we'll just give you like an extra 20 gigabytes of data for a $5, which is more than I get anyway in my contract. So what I'm thinking is I'll drop down to a much lower data plan and just get the boost, because it'll still cost me less. You're on home EE, it's been pretty great, but EE mobile just doesn't exist in the area. Yeah, go back to O2. And that's what it comes down to, isn't it? It's like, what's good in your area? Like, in the north, Virgin Media was really good for broadband, but where I lived before, it was the worst, and their customer service was also the worst, and TalkTalk was no better, so that's why I changed to PlusNet when I moved here, and PlusNet's really good here. I've had 0 issues since signing up. Well, there was one issue when I did sign up with the Switch box that the engineer sorted out within a couple of days, but since then, like, literally nothing. So I'm happy with that. But yeah, like, there's, again, like, my old house in the north, PlusNet was shit, so what can I say? Alright, chat, I'm gonna go and get that raptor that is in a specific location that I remember. It was either 1 or 2. I think it's 1. Are we going back in time and getting Raptor Friend? Yeah, we're going to bring a dinosaur into the future and strap laser cannons to it and send it into space. No, it's not this one, it's Town 2. I thought it was. Where's Town 2? Where am I? Who am I? There we go. You have to move. I was meant to go to town, but I saw you streaming. Okay, thanks for coming along, fam. I will see you around. I need to go out and get some top-up bits for my fridge at some point today as well.
Colony damage increasing due to battle. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
We laid the smackdown on the enemy.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained...
Uh-oh, there's that slowdown again. We've been enjoying that a little bit today.
We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force.
My favourite thing is throwing enemies into other enemies.
Damage increasing due to battle. Enemy backup forces
And count.
are in battle position. We have shot down the enemy.
Okay, fine. You're gonna be like that?
Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
Let's see you not be able to do anything because of all these.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position.
We will hold battle position.
We have shot down the
The real good thing about the geyser is that you can just stop all the other enemies from doing anything because all they can do is shield while they're in it.
We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Thanks, Ada. May I still listen while you walk? Yeah. Oh, there it is. I was looking for these two robots that we saw earlier.
Obtained the item.
Behold.
I will begin to control the raptor. We will send the raptor to the EPS.
She did say undamaged, right? It's fine.
After reaching there on autopilot, you will have to manipulate it. There will be a battle.
Pastry, you'll appreciate this.
Raptors do not recognize an enemy using vision.
All right, let's do it.
By the way,
I can't really do it in this cutscene, but we can like nod
artificial intelligence. So be careful.
with our camera, and the computer's called Ada, so we can Ada nod in this game just like we could in Resident Evil 6. Right, now I'm this robot.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching.
Ugh, this robot sucks. No, it's not Jehuti. I might have to run away from some fights here. Because it really does. It really does suck.
We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position.
No, I don't want to encount. I want to go.
We are heading for the outer area of the...
There we go. We got away. Wait, am I... Oh yeah, it took me here automatically, didn't it? I was gonna say... Am I in the right place?
Yes! We've made it out!
Alright, we've got to be careful now. Look how it leans forward as well. When a bot scoots in with it, it'll be always turn around thing in your face. It just got big back, don't it? This raptor.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Okay, Ada. The map is no use here, is it? No. Let's go this way.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
Give me the thing.
We have obtained the program.
Detected
I
up
have activated
for
the
command.
anti-stealth module.
Anti-stealth?
By extracting the visionary traits and differences in substance, the module helps us to visualize an object virtually. In other words, we will see what we could not see.
Are we people or robot? We are people. We are... So, I guess if you've not played this game before, Son of the Enders, we are Leo Steinbeck. He's a kid who... His friends die because of collateral damage of this colony that's being attacked. And he runs away and he finds himself in a mech called Jehuti. And then some people are after the mech and some other people are after the mech, and he ends up with the mission of delivering it to the government, essentially, or, well, a shipping company that's
We have destroyed a porter.
supposed to be transporting it to Mars. So you get caught up in all this shit, and at this point we are remote controlling a raptor so that we can get through an EM field that would otherwise turn us into a microwave turkey, which is not what we want.
Destroy the emergency EPS generator.
Jahui and the blowfish. Ah, okay. Can I just have a little moment to... There we go.
Destroyed a porter.
Uh-huh. Oh, I can do that.
Destroy the emergency EPS generator.
I can, like, play Wii Sports, I guess.
We have obtained the
You haven't played
Megatron
before.
ore.
Well, this is one of my favourite games in the whole universe.
We have shot down the enemy. We have
And I've never played it on
obtained the
stream.
Megatron ore.
And it's been long enough that I can play this on the second one now without a full memory of it all, so I'm just going to enjoy it.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position.
This was the other IP that came out of Hideo Kojima in the Konami days, and this is one that
Is over here.
I love even more than Metal Gear. And I always wanted the third game to come out, and they even showed like models from it, but they never finished it, and it got cancelled before Kojima left. So even though I think they could make one of these without him quite easily, they couldn't do it without Yoji Shinkawa. And so, unless that by some miracle fucking Kojima Productions buys the rights to it, it's not happening. I'm sorry, Ada, I know you just...
Destroy the emergency EPS
There you
generator.
go.
I did it! It opened!
So, I'll always have the memories of these two and the anime series that I still haven't actually finished. I watched the first few episodes of it years ago. It was pretty interesting. But I wanted to watch the rest of it, but I guess I got distracted. I guess I can do that now.
Destruction of the emergency EPS generator is
I did it.
confirmed. The EPS has ceased functioning. The energy field in the surrounding skies should be clear by now.
While I am
Let us
between
proceed.
seasons. Although things are starting to air now, which is nice because I get to watch them all. And there's been some nice things.
We have obtained the item.
Right, so now we can go to the other EPS 2 and we should be able to get in there. Anime Season 5. Is it SOS. Is it Season 5? Is it Season 1 2020? What order do we do these things in? Do? Oh, right, we did it. We got through the EPS fields. Okay, that's all we needed to do. We broke both of them. Astronomy and Love. I watched the first episode of that yesterday. That was really, really nice. I'm going to watch the second one. I also watched A Somali and the Forest Keeper, which was also very nice.
Let me indicate
That's two wholesome shows to start the season with.
Try not to fight near the people who didn't escape.
And the new BNHA came out as well, which is nice. Right, we need to save the...
We will hold battle position.
Save the mans.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down
Just like casually pressing square there.
the Megatron ore.
Really.
We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
Oh no! Sorry everyone. I think I killed someone.
We have shot down the enemy.
Oh well.
Backup force is approaching our location.
My bad. Normally I'd gather all the squads and then just fly away so they can't hurt anyone, but
Hold battle position.
I think I killed a whole ass building. I did! I know, I'm sorry. Look, war never changes, okay?
We have shot down the enemy.
These guys don't like it when you try and grab them.
We will cease battle position.
They're like stranger danger all over the place.
Battle position.
Don't dodge this. Thank you. Don't dodge this either.
Damage index exceeding 50%.
Get a lot of slowdown now.
We have obtained the Megatron ore.
Full
We will cease
heal.
battle position.
This thing would burn through gas like a motherfucker, you think?
We will hold battle position.
Because of all... It's my fault. I'm always doing this.
Increasing into battle.
Make things harder for myself.
We have shot down the enemy. We have shot down the enemy.
Throw at the floor. Get in the sea.
We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. Enemy backup force is approaching our location.
That's that guy Memorial Park now.
We will
Wrecked.
hold battle position. Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Colony damage increasing due to battle.
I can't see. There we go.
We have shot down the enemy.
Don't dodge this. Thank you.
Enemy backup force is approaching our location. Civilian casualties.
Oh, what? I didn't do that. Someone else did that.
We have shot down the enemy. Colony damage increasing due to battle. We have shot
Why are they just flying around killing civilians anyway?
We will hold battle position.
Uh-oh. Okay, that's good. I'm always worried those things will just fly off and kill some guy in the background.
Backup force is approaching our location. We have shot down the enemy. We will cease battle position. We will hold battle position. We have shot down the enemy. Damage to the surroundings increases due to battle. We have shot down the enemy. We have obtained the Metatron ore.
Who's left?
Cease battle position.
We're doing alright.
We will hold
This is
battle
abnormal though.
position. We have shot down the enemy.
Laser beam. There we go. We did it. We saved the world.
All the enemy frames are destroyed. I will report damage to neighboring areas from this battle. There are a few damaged
Report.
buildings.
Eh.
A few were injured
See.
or killed. This was predictable by your capabilities as a frame runner.
Thanks, Ada, I guess. Look, it's not easy. That's quite harsh. I did a one where it was like 100% survivors, but the buildings got like 40% destroyed, and that was also a C. So I guess the grand total is 200%. You can't have any less than like 30 missing. Anyway, what was my mission? Oh no, this was just the side bit, wasn't it? We're going to space.
What's up?
That facility, Jehuti's artificial intelligence, I was created there. There isn't any reason to go there now, but should the need arise, this is where it is located.
I see. So, that is your home?
Such an expression is not suitable. It is of no use to try to personify me.
I see.
Lol. Whoa! Wah! Every time. Ooh ah! Wow, look at this park texture.
I detect a high energy reaction ahead.
Too late!
It will have no influence on our battle capabilities. I deduce it to be a raptor type. I can give you 13 different clear-cut reasons if you wish me to.
Ada, what are you talking about?
The estimated superiority index is 50%. You can easily dispose of him.
You say easily to win over that gigantic thing?
Certainly.
I don't think she's okay.
Actions have driven this frame into a crisis. They have managed to learn Jehuti's guiding principles.
Enough of that. What the hell is happening to you?
Yeah, look, it even says raptor. Father! Oh shit. First game over. I thought I had to escape from the encounter. What I actually had to do was this. Father!
Listen, Leo.
What is it?
You moved the enemy's orbital frame, didn't you?
Oh. Uh-huh.
I saw a strange message on the monitor while we were in battle. Maybe you didn't notice it.
Wait a minute. Let me check. What is it? What? Infected with a virus? The program was infected with a virus.
Oh no. Who's the other child talking to you who is also a child? That's Selvice.
Oh, I know. The laboratory where
We
Ada
picked
was
her up
made
and she's in the
is here.
cockpit with us.
If we go there, we might find something like a vaccine.
Leo, why don't we go there?
But I also have to save this place. Oh, you know what?
Leo, I know I've asked far too much of you. Thank you.
It's nothing, really. It's not like that.
Look, a helicopter's being attacked.
What is it doing here?
Let's save it, Leo.
I need to, I gotta try something because there's some stuff is a little fucky. My screen keeps going black. I'm gonna save state here as F1. And it's gonna do this a sec. I'm gonna put you back on the main thing as a BRB.